Imagine a toddler throwing a tantrum about anything. Parents will blame it on bad behavior, but what if the culprit was something hidden in their fruit punch? Artificial food dyes have been shown to trigger hyperactivity in children, yet it isn't almost everything kids love to eat. Food dyes like Red 40 are banned in certain countries and heavily restricted in others. According to Be Your Healthiest, Red 40 is banned in the United Kingdom and Switzerland. This also gives rise to the concern of why we are continuing the use of dyes in America that are scientifically known to have harmful effects on humans and animals. I have done lots of research over the years about harmful food dyes and what they can do to kids and adults. I have even cut out as much harmful food dyes from my diet to avoid the repercussions that come with them. Hi, my name is Lauren Nowak, and today I'm here to persuade my respected classmates to eat less harmful food dyes like Red 40. I will go over the problem of food dyes, specifically Red 40, being put in almost everything we eat. Then I will go over the causes of the problem of food dye, and lastly, I will offer a solution to my classmates. Harmful food dyes are in almost everything children love to eat, making it readily available for children to consume mass amounts of harmful food dyes. Revisiting what I mentioned earlier about Red 40 being banned in 2 countries and highly restricted in Europe should raise the question of why America is still using this harmful ingredient. When you walk down the candy aisle, juice aisle, snack aisle, and even the pickle aisle, you'd be surprised how much of what is on our shelves contains harmful food dyes. Children don't know at a young age that most of what is readily available to them can potentially harm them. Harmful food dyes are practically ignored in school systems, starting at preschool and following the day kids graduate from high school. And with that, I can speak from experience because nowhere in school and health class was I informed about these food dyes and how horrible they are for you. As stated by the Cleveland Clinic, but some studies have linked artificial food dyes like Red 40 to hyperactivity, including ADHD. The rise of or heightened ADHD, over hyperactivity, and DNA damage are just some of the many effects Red 40 can have on children and adults. Harmful food dyes also live in your medicine cabinet. They're in our ibuprofen and vitamins for color. Red 40 can also cause allergic reactions and migraines. As mentioned by Very Well Health, people who have migraines often have triggers. Food dyes, including Red 40, have been linked to migraines and might be triggers for some people. I personally have suffered from migraines for years, and when I started to cut out food dyes, those migraines eased up, and I realized why they were happening in the first place. According to the checkup, consumers should read nutrition labels carefully and opt for products that use natural food coloring instead of artificial dyes to avoid Red 40 side effects. Reading the ingredients list and cutting out food dyes as much as possible can decrease the likelihood of these effects. Cutting out these foods will benefit you more than just cutting out the dye. Foods that typically contain Red 40 or other harmful food dyes are generally unhealthy for you. When I did all of my own research on food dyes and cut them out, over time, I realized that my mind was sharper, I had less brain fog, and less interest overall for unhealthy foods. There are many more alternative options to our favorite snacks than you might think. A very popular snack people love is Takis. And at Trader Joe's, they have a healthier version with no food dyes that is pretty tasty. Sprouts has some great alternatives for fruit gummies that are healthier and have no food dyes. If we also implement more ways children and young adults can be informed on harmful food dyes, we can raise the awareness and stop the mass consumption of these food dyes. All in all, we've uncovered the problem of how harmful food dyes like Red 40 are hidden in almost everything we eat. We have investigated the causes, from its links to hyperactivity, ADHD, and migraines, to its unnecessary presence in medicines and everyday foods. Lastly, I've explained some solutions to consuming less food dye, such as reading ingredient labels, choosing naturally dyed food alternatives, and making more informed food choices. The reality is that we have the power to control what we put in our own bodies. If countries like the UK and Switzerland have banned these dyes, why should we continue consuming them without question or knowledge of their effects? So, I leave you with this. The next time you reach for that brightly colored snack or drink, ask yourself, what is really in this, and is it worth the risk? Making big eating habit changes like switching to naturally dyed food alternatives can have a huge impact on your health and well-being. The choice is in your hands. Will you continue to consume harmful food dyes, or will you take control of what goes into your body every day? Thank you.